He pushed his fist out toward the front of the large oak desk, decorated with framed accomplishments, certificates, proclamations, and an honorary degree. Plaques and pictures with notable figures. His computer, which I doubt he used, was the latest Apple model, set off to the side, and the sole picture of his family only included my mother and was smaller than the ones of other women and children he wasn't tied to legally or biologically. He was preparing to turn up his plea, push his agenda further down my throat. It was how he was. It's what he'd always done. Much of it was my fault, because I hadn't been yet prepared to acquire the inevitable.
How much longer, Ezra?
His timbre was composed, chords vibrating beneath the tranquil melody. Our original agreement was October of this year, Pastor, was it not? I straightened in my seat. I still have 8 more months.
Actually, you don't, son.
My brow plucked at that.
I saw my doctor yesterday.
He sat back in his burgundy leather wingback chair and cleared his throat.
The test results have come back unsatisfactorily, is how he put it. Pressure is too high, the stent's working too hard, and now I have sugar. Type 2, whatever that means. They want to pull me off my schedule right away.
He eyed me shiftily. It was hard for a man of his brass nature to admit his fragilities. This was my first time hearing about the type 2 diabetes diagnosis. When he'd undergone percutaneous coronary intervention, a surgical procedure used to address the buildup of plaque in his arteries, his doctors warned us of the complications of other chronic diseases, such as diabetes. Bishop Sylvester Edward Carmichael was a 68-year-old man who still ate as though he had the metabolism and wherewithal of a 28-year-old athlete. He may have served God's people over the years devoutly, but he hadn't taken care of his physical temple. Instead of being wise with the lofty resources provided by his tenure as a televangelist, tirelessly preaching the gospel to millions over the span of 29 years, he overindulged in food and women and failed to tend to his body. I gave him a few seconds of anticipation before I replied. This is always the best tactic with high-strung personalities. It paced their inconsequential output. I've taken on all of your away appointments and have absorbed most of the in-house engagements. What more work is left out there for you to do, sir? His upper torso jerked cantankerously, and wrist flicked in dismissive demonstration as he blew out air.
Ezra, son, those conferences want advice from a pastor.
The participants of the conferences are expecting sound instruction from a seasoned and decorated preceptor. The title I hold, be it pastor or senior pastor, won't strengthen my mastery. It only matters to highfalutin, cool JC board members wanting to measure up to peer organizations, I stated evenly. He raked his palms over his face, irritably, struggling to hold his temper. I could see the cords of his neck protruding.